Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. As of today, I've officially survived 2.5 weeks of being a solo mom, and it's not my favorite so far. It's not terrible, it's just lonely and boring. It's different when you have someone to like share all the daily stuff with, even if the stuff's not even that exciting. It's just nice to have someone around. But I've been really lucky that I've had friends come over like all the time, it feels like. How awesome is that? Like, such great people in my life that just show up at my house to play cards with me on like a Thursday. You guys are great. But I have something to look forward to, and that is I get to see my family next week. I'm so excited. I haven't been back to California to visit them since May of 2019. And I was gigantically pregnant, so we didn't really get to do a whole lot because I was just like, oh, so it's gonna be so good to see people, hang out with them and spend time with them and not have to worry about trying to like entertain people and work and then toddler and then husband and like all of the things. It's just gonna be like family vacation time just with them back home, which I miss a lot. It's gonna be so interesting and fun to take Charlie with me. Obviously, she's never been to California, and I'm excited to take her to like all of the places that I grew up going to, even though she's not gonna remember because she's, years big, but it'll still be fun like to take her to the beach or to the redwoods or things like that. I'm a little nervous though, because since I was there, we just had the LNU complex fires, which were big ugly mess. And those affected a lot of the spots in Northern California that I grew up going to and wanted to take Charlie to on this trip. So I'm really hoping that the damage from those isn't too big. Like, for instance, Armstrong Woods is a park I grew up going to, and I really wanted to take Charlie because it's like flat and stroller friendly, or I could even put her in the carrier and it's not too bad to like walk around with her. But that was definitely involved in that fire, and I don't know how much of that park is damaged or if it's even open. So, things like that where I'm crossing my fingers. Even if we don't get to go to stuff like that, it'll still be great to see my family and just spend time with them without having to worry about working or like entertaining and working and then toddler, we can just be. It's gonna be so good. Like, my soul is just happy thinking about this. So just a little life update, because this last week was kind of a doozy. Not in a bad way, it was just a lot of stuff. Some good, some bad, some really good. I feel like I should talk about this because no one really does. Everyone's like, oh, it's personal. And obviously some things are, but I have in the last few months started going to therapy every other week to talk about some issues that I've been having since Charlie's been born. And I don't necessarily know if they're like postpartum depression or anxiety or anything like that, but they sure weren't helped by any of that. So that's been really good. And I had an appointment last week that was so good. I haven't felt like myself in so long. I felt like this shut down, robotic, angry version of myself that was just getting stuff done and making sure everyone had their needs met but wasn't happy at all. And that's not a dig at anyone in my life, because it's not about anyone else, it's about how I'm feeling. And that has nothing to do with other people's contributions. So don't take it personal if you're in my daily circle. But it was such a good appointment. I finally had this like breakthrough moment of what has really been like the root cause of a lot of my stuff. And it's about being present and really kind of hating myself, if I'm being honest. I'm slowly coming to grips with how much this self-hatred that has slowly been building in me has affected literally every part of my life, and I didn't even see it. I just thought I just sucked at everything, And logically, I know that's not true, but emotionally, that's how it felt. It felt like I was such this disappointment, and not in a suicidal sort of way, but that people would probably be better off without me in their lives because I'm just a complicating time suck. I don't add any value to people's lives. And that's a really crappy place to be, if I'm being totally honest. And it makes you not want to be yourself or let your guard down, because you're just going to disappoint someone if you do. And then you shut down, and then people look at you like, why don't you have any personality? And why can't you just like hang out? And I'm like, I can't. I don't have any personality because I can't have one. So that's where I've been for the last year. And it's been nice to just kind of let some of that go and just be and accept that my friends like me for who I am and that they love me on good days and bad, and I don't have to be perfect all the time to earn their love, and I don't have to be perfect all the time to earn Danny's love. It's a whole bunch of epiphanies this week, so that's been really good. And then another really cool thing that I know people are gonna be like, oh, that's too personal, but I don't care because it's like a huge win for me, so I'm gonna share it. We were able to refinance our house and it appraised for way higher than we thought it was going to, which means that we get to pay off all of our credit card debt, which is so huge. So huge. That's like the biggest weight off my shoulders. And it's so many options. It's like travel and being able to be generous with the people I love again, instead of being like, I really want to just like love on you and treat you, but I can't because I've got to get groceries. That's gonna free up so much in our lives, and I'm like so excited. It's been like 6 years of like really buckling down and working on stuff and being like so micromanagey about our finances, and it's gonna be so nice to just like be like, obviously I'm still gonna budget. I'm not gonna be like, whoa, money everywhere, because I mean, we're not wealthy. We just don't have as many bills as we had a week ago. Between like the mental stuff from therapy and then the life stuff and the circumstantial stuff with finances, it's been such a good week. Obviously, toddler life, tantrums happen. That's been hard to deal with by myself, but it's all been overshadowed by so much good this week, and I'm so grateful and I'm so happy, and I just couldn't like help but share it because it's such a win, and I know that there are good people in the world that want to see you succeed and are rooting for you. And so if you are one of those kind souls that roots for me, I wanted to share with you that there was a win this week, and I'm grateful for it, and I'm grateful for you, and I'm just really happy with all of it. So I am going to Northern California, and not rural Northern California, like Bay Area. And clearly they have big box stores. They have all the stuff that I would need to have for baby life, you know, diapers, wipes, food, all of that stuff. So I'm not gonna pack a ton of that, but we are making a pit stop in Tahoe for a few days to spend time at my mom's cabin. And they don't have as much of a selection there. Like they have a grocery store and stuff, but like not as many options as you would find in a bigger city. So I am going to pack for 4 or 5 days in Tahoe, because we're just gonna kind of wing it and see how long we want to stay. How cool is that? I don't have to live on a schedule. I can just stay where I want because who cares? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna pack for 4 or 5 days of Charlie's essentials for that, so that I have everything already with me in Tahoe. I don't have to try and like find it somewhere. And then when we get to my mom's town, then I'm just going to get whatever else I need there, which shouldn't be much, probably like a box of diapers, you know, things like that. I will need to have everything that little Mustang will need for a week. Okay. It's many hours later when I started filming this because toddlers are crazy. You guys, she is so spicy right now. Oh my goodness. And she's dropping down to one nap too. So I just get like that one like precious hour in the middle of the day to do stuff to myself, which is when I started filming initially 8 hours ago. And then she woke up and has been nonstop Destructo Derby ever since. So bedtime was so needed for both of us. Oh my gosh. But I finally got the rest of her stuff kind of put together here, with the exception of one thing that's on its way to me from Amazon. And that is a tablet mount for the back seat, so I can download some Blue's Clues, and when all else fails, we stick that on and hope that that gets us an hour or two, because we've got like 12-hour drive coming our way. That's gonna be so fun. But I want to show you what I ended up packing for her, clothes and utilities wise. I've got her clothes laid out here, and she's gonna be so stylish. Obviously we have about 1,000 different onesies because they go through them like freaking water, and it's always good to have backups. We've got shoes and socks. Look at how cute these are. They're so sweet. Little leopard print. Those are the only ones that Target had in a size 4, those two. And then little outfits, tiny jeans, headbands, her little workout outfit in case she goes jogging. And a couple other little outfits that she can wear. A warm and a lighter sleep sack, jammies, a dress and tights, just in case she has somewhere fancy to go. some little cotton pants, and some cute little jeans. And then look at how cute these ones are. The camera's kind of blowing them out funny, but they're like a seafoam mint green color. They're so cute. And then look at the unicorns. Oh my goodness. I obviously don't have everything ready to go, so I'll be using some of it until we actually get in the car. But I'm gonna grab one more of these baby gates. I have another one that I'm using somewhere else. These are interlocking foam blocks, or I guess mats, that I can bring with me, and if she has to go somewhere kind of hard and crunchy, I can just kind of stick some of those together and give her a soft place to be. I've got the pack and play bag, and then this bag I'm going to use as kind of our like road snack essentials bag. Pack and play will get folded up and put in its bag. And over here is kind of what we've got going for to-go supplies. We've got diapers, we've got pouches. I'm gonna buy some more of those before we go. Crunchies, bottles, bottle brush, sippy cups, bibs, this fun little feeder thing. So it helps when she's teething. I'll usually put like frozen pineapple or something in it and let it soften a little bit and let her go to town on it, and it helps her little teeths. A baby monitor, wipes, and then all the rest of it, which is pretty much just quantity wise, I'll just pick up when we get where we're going, because I really only need to have enough stuff for the time that we're in Tahoe, and then get like a week or two's worth of stuff when I get to my mom's place. So that's what we're doing. I still have to pack my stuff, but obviously we have some time. But it's like starting to feel real. Like I've planned this trip 4 times now, and it's fallen through 4 times because of COVID or because of Andy's schedule or other things. So this is the first time that it's actually going to be working out, and I'm so excited. That was one thing my therapist asked me. She's like, what would make you happy? And I said, just getting in the car and going and just being away from my routine for a week or 2 sounds amazing. And it just so happened that it was on the calendar, so how lucky am I? Other things that I'm planning on packing for her are going to be like a big box of toys, essentially. My mom bought a playpen for her house. Thank you, Mom. So I don't have to bring that, and a high chair. Thank you, Mom. So I don't have to bring any of those bulky things, but I do have to bring entertainment for tiny people. So I'm probably gonna bring like 10 medium-sized toys and like a handful of little small ones that are easier for the car, just to keep her occupied a little bit. So I'm probably gonna cycle those out now, so that by the time the car ride comes along, they're gonna be fresh and fun. And hopefully I can buy a little bit more time there. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I've got food, I've got drinks, I've got diapers and wipes, I've got clothes, I've got spare clothes, I've got snacks. She's got a playpen, she's got a place to sleep. I think she's good. Now to figure out what I'm gonna wear. Wish me luck. With that being said, I hope this offered you a few ideas if you are taking a tiny human in the car for way too long, about things that you might want to bring. Check the weather, make sure you have good outfits for them, make sure you have plenty of outfits for them because they're messy. They're so messy. And snacks, because they are snack monsters. Wish me luck, and I'll see you guys on the next video.